right, here we go. Just picked up my last paycheck from my former employer, my old boss. You know, I retired from the 9 to 5, retired from clocking in and clocking out. Feels great. And after today, you know, I see why that I quit. I see why that I did. So this thing right here, I don't know if you can see it. It's an invoice for a ladder that I broke. Now some of you might say, oh, I mean, yeah, if you break a ladder, you should definitely pay for it. You know, that's, you know, especially if it's your boss's ladder. Well, let me just tell you this. This was over a year ago. And the ladder, nobody knew that there was a ladder there, and I was taking a sawzall and cutting out the windows. You know, there's sheets up on the window frame, and we was cutting it out, and then I felt something, but I figured it'll be like a nail or something like that. I don't know. And then after I pushed the OSB out, there was a ladder like right there. And all I did, there was like a little cut mark here and a little cut mark here. And obviously you can't really use it no more, but I say, hey, I didn't know there's a ladder here. That this could have happened to anybody. You know, not just me. I just happened to be the one with the sawzall and cutting out the window, so boom. Told the boss, he was okay with it. Like, dang, that sucks, you know, nobody should, obviously wasn't very pleased, you know. Fast forward to 2 months ago, after I done broke both of my wrists by falling off a ladder, I got a call from the boss saying, hey, even though you don't start working till Monday, would you kindly want to work and be a tagline guy when we set trusses? Sure, absolutely. I've been sitting on my ass for like 6 weeks almost. Yeah, I would love to do it, even though I'm wearing like some braces. But, you know, so anyway, I showed up there. I asked my foreman, I said, hey, you think I should even clock in? It's like, yeah, if you're working, you know, clock in. So I clocked in. Even after we set trusses, I went and got my tool bags on, started working and stuff like that. And then, long story short, the following week, I got my paycheck, but I see the day that I worked when I wasn't supposed to work, I didn't get paid for that. And then brought it up to his attention and say, hey man, I didn't get paid for this. Oh, I got you. You know, long story short, it was a back and forth thing about getting that damn check. It was like $200 and something, right? Well, he tried going back on his word about it. You know, like here's the thing. If you tell somebody that you're gonna pay them, do not go back on your word about it. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. That's just me. That's my character. If I tell you like, hey, I owe you $300 for the work that you have done, I'm not going to turn around and say, yeah, well, I know I said that I'm going to pay you, but I'm not. I shouldn't have to pay you. No, fuck that. No, you don't do that. So then later on, he brought up some things and saying, oh, well, here's an invoice for the ladder that you broke. And I'm like, well, which ladder? Because it's the one that I fell off? And he said, no, it's the one that you cut. Oh, the ladder from a year ago? You couldn't charge me the $215 a year ago? You had to wait until now? No, you did it to be petty. You did that shit to be petty. And then my last check, which was only like $700 some, and I did the math, and I see there was a little invoice right here overdue, and I'm like, hold on, that's what we're doing. I left, I quit on a good note too. respect, you know, hugs. It's all love. It's all respect. It's all good. I put in 4 years. I've learned a lot. I've grown personally, and I've gained some skills. You know, building houses and stuff like that. You know, cool. And I don't know. So we could all debate rather who is in the right. You know, did I ruin his ladder? Should I have owed him that money? Sure. You know, I get it. Yeah. But is it right to wait a year later and to be petty? You're gonna send, because I forced you to give me the money that you already owed me for the day that I worked, that I didn't have to work because my 6 weeks was not up. My 6 weeks was not up. I broke both of my wrists. And you said, and you know, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's why I made the move that I did. I've worked at a lot of jobs, from McDonald's to Family Fare to Walmart to Target to factories to different construction crews and to a bowling alley. And it's not like I'm a bad worker. Like, you know, I've always had a job. You know, it's just sometimes whenever there's bullshit, you know, nobody's perfect, but it's usually the main reason why that I would always quit a job is either the team leader, manager, boss, whatever, you know. And it's sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only put up with so much bullshit to where it's like I'm not gonna spend and invest all my time and energy and show up to work and have to deal with bullshit. You know, I mean, we all can. I mean, yeah, I get it. We all have families. I have a kid, everything else like that. But you know what? I'm at a point in my life. I'm 31 years old. I'm at a point in my life where partying, drinking, smoking, that's just like not my thing. And even in, you know, we only have one life to live. And you think I'm just gonna squander it? Fuck no, I'm not gonna squander my life. I'm gonna go out here and make something of myself, you know? Be my own boss, start my own companies, businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that's what I'm gonna do. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, damn, I can't, you know, I'm glad that I did that shit. Because think of it like this: would you want to be like, let's say you're like 31, like me? Do you want to wait until you're 41 to make a risk? Do you want to wait until you're 61 and look back like, damn, I wish that I would have like taken more risks and like did something, took a chance? You know, there is no fucking failure. The only way that you will fail is if you quit. Of course, it's gonna be challenging. I expect that. I want that. Challenge me up. You know, let's go. There's nothing in this world that I can and cannot do. The only thing that I will not do is deal with bullshit. Yeah, I get it. I'm 31 years old. I live life. I know there's gonna be some bullshit that you gotta deal with. That's fine. But I'm talking about that. I mean, the point is, that's why I retired and quit from the 9 to 5. You know, it's shit like this. Shit like that. Now, like I said, we could debate all we want. It's like who is in the right. You know what I'm saying? Was my boss in the right for charging me the $200 and some for the ladder that I broke? Yeah. Is it right though to wait like a year later to even bring it up? The fuck? No. Anyways, this is all what I have to say. You know, if don't wait until it's too late to make a move. Don't wait until it's too late to make a move. That's all I gotta say.